Welcome back to the stream, everyone. Welcome back to Big Booty Cheek Base, the place where it's all happening. Mostly, anyway. Gonna build a space miner. I've done quite a bit of it already. So I thought I might as well stream it. The specific isn't on at the moment. It's kind of the wrong time of day for him. But we might do something exciting, depending. I'd really like to test this, so that could get exciting. Now, I don't think I want big thrusters on this one. I think I want to use the industrials. There's a small version of that. The sci-fi, that one, I think. Can I get you to turn the way I want you to? Oh, you're gonna make me get under it. Ah, there we go. So, 2 up, 2 on the side, and 2 down. Should do it. That is good, you don't have to worry about jetpack fuel. Oh, God. I muffed that one. There we go. Right, same on the other side. Probably going to have to go and hand mine some ice to actually get this thing off the ground. And we can do is that 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably means it's a bit close to put a thruster. That could present a problem. Where should we put it? Well, forward can be right at the back. Mount them underneath here and just run a connector to them. I think that's what I might do. Oh, I can just put them there. That will work. What I really want is back thrusters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I put it there, it should be safe enough. Just need to get there. That's going to be tricky too. Yeah, let's see. It's going to put it 1 block too close there, unfortunately, if I was to run it up there and down there. So, oh, stuck underneath. Alright, I do have an idea. Might look a bit dodgy, but it will work. Ew, don't grind that down as well. Excuse me. Yeah. Just gonna use straight junctions for now, rather than working out exactly what I should do. So I could place the reverser just there. And still place a down thruster at the bottom, I think. Because we'll have forward thrust. We want reverse thrust. That should be fine. And one underneath. Yeah, I'm just going to do that on the other side. I'll have to use the jetpack. There we go. I could just put the forward thrusters just there, I suppose. Would keep them away from the connector.
Energy low.
Yeah, okay. How the charge is going on that? We're not getting any registration of a charge at all. Perfect. Might be because it's in recharge mode, but I'm not 100%. Well, that one's working. That's very odd. I think I'll probably need to jump in the cockpit and have a look at what's going on here. A bit laggy. Okay, you're on recharge. You're fully charged. You're fully charged. I did switch one of them off. Fully depleted in 3 hours. I wonder if that's not done the wrong one. I was pretty sure I made this one and the other one this side after I made the one on the back, so what are you doing? Yeah, I think I've gotten them mixed up. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Just a little bit of shuffling to do. I'll just put you on auto. And you guys can both go on auto as well. And it shouldn't matter so much which one I grind down in a moment. It's probably going to be this one. Yeah, I might have space to hold the stuff. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I know. Something always breaks when you break one of these down. Yeah, that's life. Alright, so I need to build another connector there instead. Still transmitting power, which is good, because it's got a connector there. So, I'm still not getting any kind of picture on that. No lights coming on, which worries me a bit. was in it. Okay. So you were almost empty. What do you want to recharge? You are almost full. Just leave you there. If that will affect the lights. Should. Oh yeah, we have lights now. Or is that the same side? Yeah, no, it's this one that didn't have lights. Oh well. I think there might be a bare minimum before the lights show. Like less than 25%, no light comes on. Alright, time to build these things. I did want to see if I could fit that connector in. I think there's room for it now. Oh yeah, you will let me place it, so I'm going to build it. Stuff, okay. And what do I need? Light steel tubes. Motors. Oops. Just about everything. Just drop off what I'm carrying. Which isn't that much. I don't need those. Don't need that. Need some of that. Don't got tubes, no tubes. Give me tubes and grids, I think. Tubes of all kinds. Motors. Big tubes. Right, no hydrogen in the tank, so it's not doing anything. No little glow. Or I haven't wired it up properly. Think it's okay though. So, where do we put the rear thrusters? I think we put them there. Never work on the planet. Well, probably would, but should. Do I have enough thrust though? That is the question. I could add more. There. Sort of there. More than anything, I probably need more to push us back out. Oh, no, there's no gravity, so we should be good. Keep forgetting that that was there. Right, now I've got to go get some ice to put in this thing so I can actually move. The battery should get charged up by the way. Oh, should I actually build this structure? It's just kind of a skeleton to get it started. There's room for more forward thrust there. Just wondering about another stopping engine.
Energy low.
I think I'm going to try it out as it is. First I have to get some ice before I can do anything. Luckily there is some just near. Where are you? No, I thought we had more oxygen bottles than that. They might be in the ship. It's very likely. I wonder if I can access them while the ship's off. Looks like I can. I'll take those. I'll leave those. Just in case. Charged up before I go. Alright. Got the drill. I'm ready. Where's my ice? I think it's down the bottom of this hill actually. I should be getting a marker for it. There it is. Closest point I could find was down here somewhere. It was about 30 meters, 28, 27. Probably should stay close to the ground. Okay, that looks pretty good anyway. Oh, that sure looks like ice to me.
Inventory full.
Okay. It's not really switched on. That should work anyway. Come on. Oh yeah. Well, looks like I wired up all the engines, right? Let's make sure I can find my hole again. Shouldn't be that hard to find it, but you never know.
Inventory full.
Anyway, big pieces of ice. Come on. Oh, I suppose it might not be switched on. Oh no, got a large cargo container. Huge amount of space in it. Okay.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Not 100% sure how much is enough here. I might do this one more trip and then see what is happening. Make sure the tank's in the right mode. Yeah, that is full really. Well, I should make it go a bit faster. Yeah, I'll get some more. Why not? I was hoping we might detect something else while I was down in this hole. But nothing so far.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Not just full, but there we go. God. Alright. Alright, so we've got a bunch of stuff marked. Some nickel, some silicon, some magnesium over there. More ice. Oh no, this is it. This is the ice. We've got an unknown signal. 4K's that way. I should start visiting some of these other rocks and seeing what they might have. I think they look reasonably close. Maybe that one. It's either close or it's really big. Don't really want to go there in a jetpack. I mean, I could coast over there. It's probably make it. Do a little dampers off front. Let's see how this is going. 80 litres, hey? I assume that's 80 litres a second. That adds up to quite a lot. With all of the thrusters I have. Well, I am going to try it out on the ice first. So, let's see what the batteries are doing. That one's fine. That one's fine too. Okay. Zoom into auto mode. We're in auto mode as well. Should have enough fuel available to at least get rid of this other connector here. Probably don't need to add another landing gear. Make sure that one's locked. Okay, it says it's locked. We've got two connectors, one of which is going to get ground away. It shouldn't be locked. This one is locked. That's the one we're going to disconnect. Well, this should be fine. This should be fine, he says, hoping the ship doesn't float away. Not looking good. Okay, so I'll grind that down. Everything in my inventory, do I? No, I just need a stone. Oh, that one's not connected to anything. I'll just keep it. That's fine. Alright. Let's see. Time for a blueprint, just in case. Yeah, we should be okay. I can't see any obvious flaws, except I haven't put any gyroscopes on it. Yeah, I probably should do that. It is good to have proper control. Oh, where are they? Time to play toolbar bingo. Three should do it. Might be overkill. Yeah, I'm not carrying anything to make these, am I? Oh, I seem to have a bunch of stuff. steel tubes, steel plate, motors. Oh, I can't fit any more in, eh? What am I carrying? Oh, right. Maybe I don't need that many. We'll see. Three pewters. Oh, construction tools. Hopefully I didn't need that. Good. Alright. Should be okay to fly. In third person mode, of course. Alright. Let's make ourselves a connector button to toggle the lock. Batteries are on. What about the landing gear? Okay. Moment of truth. Oh, are you in auto lock mode? You are in auto lock. Landing gear is in auto lock mode. And it is relocking as soon as I unlock it. So now, it's not still doing it, is it? Oh, there we go. There we go. That locks us on. Alright. Let's get this cleaned up. That landing gear should be fine. I'm just going to put it in a different spot. We weren't having any issues when we were building, so it must be fine. Where do we want it? Maybe there. Perhaps the second one. Do I want that one? That's too far back. Let's try that. That works. I would like to put some conveyor sorters on this for dumping out stone. We actually need gravel at the moment, so I actually want to hang on to the stone that we do mine accidentally. Yeah. What's the tank show? Less than 25%, I guess, because it's not showing anything. Yep, 20%. How much ice have we still got? Not that much. We process that pretty quickly. Oh, okay. Maybe the other parts of the base are
Meteor storm
trying
inbound.
to pull it in. What about the other ones we have? Oh, it's empty. Okay. And that is empty as well. Yeah, it would be good to go get some ice, probably. I do think that I've got to make sure that the local tank is on stockpile and the others aren't. Good. That should mean any hydrogen that is getting made should be getting pulled into our inventory in the ship rather than getting sent somewhere else. Should probably stockpile some oxygen too, it looks like. Doesn't seem to have filled up the tank. Oh no, it is full. Okay. Alright, time for some more hand mining. Oh, I better dump what's in my inventory here. How big's this box? Not that big. I should eat something. I should get rid of them. That's pretty good. The extra tools we'll just worry about later. Let's get to the mining.
Inventory full.
Probably doesn't matter where I put this ice, it'll get pulled into the ship, wherever the hydrogen gets made. Maybe I shouldn't risk it. Ooh, everything's empty. Okay. I'll just put you straight in there. The rest in there. Yeah, I'd like to have at least one bar on the hydrogen tank before we take off. That would be nice. Hopefully I'm not running the batteries down, running the O2 generator. Hopefully not.
Inventory full.
Back out we go. There we go. Got whooshed away pretty quick. Let's see what the tank is doing. Not much. Where did my ice go? It got sucked into the hydrogen engine. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh yeah. That's where it went. And it automatically pulls too. ice. I think I might just check the batteries and then I think we're going to disconnect so that we don't lose all the ice to the main base. That should be alright. We've got plenty of battery. Alright, time to disconnect. We're not out of control, that's a good sign. We are... No. They are in auto lock mode, of course, because I just made them. Anyway, that shouldn't be going anywhere. I could probably get really fancy and not even have it switched on, but I will leave it just idling. Don't think it actually uses any hydrogen to have the engine just running like that, or with the pilot lit, so to speak.
Inventory full.
It'll be good not to have to do this when the ship is complete. Well, it is complete. When it's got fuel in the tank. I mean, once I start mining iron, it should fuel itself that way as well. Got any space there? There we go. That's a lot healthier.
Inventory full.
Oh wow. Get so disorientated in that hole. At least sometimes anyway.
Inventory full.
Oh yeah, we should get a light any second. Come on, hydrogen tank light. You can do it. There it is. Well, it proves the theory anyway. Do I risk a takeoff with 25%? I guess we just see what the consumption is like. I mean, if it starts going down too fast, I gotta rethink the whole design anyway. I think we're gonna try and operate dampers off for a while. That will certainly help us save a little bit of energy. Oops, there. Well, we got more fuel than when we started, so that's probably a good sign. Gone a bit close there. Might as well follow this existing tunnel. Get lined up on it. I didn't actually put any lights on, so it's kind of good that my suit lights are working through the window. I think that's what it is. Alright. Let's get digging. Oh, I actually have to set up the tools. Not sure how much I can carry. Let's just have a little look. Looks like, oh, everything seems to be full. We might be getting to be almost full. Large cargo. Yeah, it's full. We are full. Must have been some space somewhere though. Some of the drills aren't completely full. Alright. Good enough. Now dampers can go off. Back out of our little hole. Must have gone a bit off center there. Let's go drop this off at the base. I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. Oh, I suppose the hydrogen engine shouldn't steal the actual hydrogen. It should just take ice. Still. to switch it off actually. It's probably the only way to stop it doing it. Yeah, it's not much of a connection. I think I might reinforce that a little bit there. I guess it is kind of joined with 3 blocks there. I bet I'm not on target. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I am still off. Okay. That might be slightly better. I still seem to be wrong. Too high. There we go. Nice little bang. Okay. We won't connect just yet because I want to fiddle with something first. Switch off that hydrogen engine. Where's it there? Off. Switch it back on after we've unloaded some ice. For now though. Now all the stone should get pulled out of my inventory by the refinery. I might have to manually do some of it. How much is left? I managed to get most of it. Still 35k there, but it's getting pulled out. Don't you take my ice. Pretty sure that's just the oxygen generator using the ice. But what I might do is give it a little hand, transfer some of this manually. We can go into that little connector. And that's already full. Not hide the empty ones. Connector. Seems to have pulled most of it. If I give it a sec, it'll do the rest, I think. Irrigation system likes the ice too. I think I might have to switch it off because it doesn't really need to be on without any crops to grow. There we go. And it will save some power too, which is good. I should put some lights on this thing, I think, now. While I'm waiting for it to unload. Lights are always good on these things. I thought I had the spotlight somewhere on my toolbars. Let's play some toolbar window. I don't see them. I probably went over them with something else. But I have room on this toolbar. I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of lights I could be using here. Offset spotlight. Oh, that might be really cool. What else we got? Stuff we haven't unlocked. How interesting. Yeah, what we have to build. I should have a look at that. What haven't we unlocked? Those basic lights. Maybe it was these ones and it just wasn't showing. No, it's definitely not showing some stuff. Yeah, well, no bother. I can probably access some of them this way. Oh, okay, that's the offset spotlight. No, that was a floodlight. Wow, floodlight corner. Oh, okay, yeah. Another corner, left. Searchlight. That's pretty cool. And can be used as cameras. You can get it to target other grids. That's pretty cool. Oh, I can think of some things I could do with that. Okay, that's the offset spotlight. Rotating light. Now that would be cool. Oh god, how boring am I? I'm just going to put spotlights on. I can think of all sorts of ways to use those. I'm going to percolate on it a little bit. Ah, what do I need? All sorts of junk. I think I can get back to the mining. I can do the lights later. Let's see, all that stone should be gone. I had a little bit left. Whoosh. How's the fuel? Oh, we're up to 50%. There we go. Gonna let me take off. Oh, something wrong there. Oh, it must be set to park or something. Parking released. No, that's not it. Now that's really odd. Did I switch off something I shouldn't have? Oh, it's on stockpile, so the engines won't run. There we go. Flinko. Wow, that's really kind of odd. Yeah. That's better. Mind on. Okay, back down the hole we go. I think we are into the ice now. We got up to about 140,000. 140 tons or so. Might go a little bit higher this time. Okay, 150 looks good. Let's have a look. I think the drills, what? Yeah, drills are close to full, but not actually full. 150 is a good round number. Looks like I could still go a bit further, maybe up to 155 or 160. Hopefully you can actually hear me. My mic is notorious for having problems. What's going on there? Gyros are fighting me a bit there. Fuel still looks pretty good. I wonder if it's processing what I picked up. Hopefully it'll have filled up the hydrogen generator as full as it will go. And of course I'm miles away. but yeah, too high. There we go. All right. Stone, a little bit of ice. They're starting to fill.
Meteor storm inbound.
Okay. We have some Gatlings set up to hit meteors. And we're actually behind the rock toward. Oh, there's the sun. Oh. Okay. Well, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Glad I loaded the Gatlings. Doesn't look like any of them came close. Well, that was exciting. Glad the base defenses against meteors work. Not that I think any of those would have actually hit us, but one of these days. Doesn't really matter which way up I go in this thing. I do want to try and get lined up a little bit. Yeah, it's probably a little too high. Yeah, it should be okay. What I really need on this is an ore detector, I now realise. Does seem to be a nice big ice deposit. Just uses a lot less fuel to have the dampers off. But I have to go a bit slower because I've got to make sure I've got room to stop. That was an interesting sound. Let's slow down. Okay. How's that? Yeah, still way off. Okay. It's quite slow. I just thought we had more oxygen generators in the system. Oops. That's interesting. Maybe we don't have any, except for in the ship. I think we have an oxygen farm at least, or several. Oh, okay. That's kind of weird. Oh, there we go. So they're making oxygen. We've got tanks. We don't think we've actually got any oxygen. We used to have one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, several. Why aren't you running? Oh yeah. Well, it's all working the way it's supposed to. I guess I should pull the ice out and stick it on the base somewhere. Oh, I keep some. Can I just do that? No. You won't let me do that. Oh, you did let me do that. Good. You are almost full already. What can we do with you? Okay. Yep, good enough. Our weight should be down. I can't tell because we're connected. It's giving us the weight of the whole station plus us. Alright. Yeah, 25,000 without any ore. Ooh, I waited too long. Gotta take off while it's still blue or it'll reconnect. Alright. Well, I'm getting less worried about fuel now, that's for sure. Alright, let's go for one more run. I should do some prospecting, really. Should put an ore detector on this. I should probably widen out a little bit. I think I'm outside the ice here. Yeah. Don't know how successful that was. Still collecting some ice. Let's try that. Worked a bit. We're done. what to do. Must switch off the auto lock on those. Way off. Okay, our sun's moved. I was hoping it wasn't all the base lights going off. Well, it looks okay, but it's obviously not. Oh, probably just not quite close enough. Yeah. There we go. So if I'm going to go prospecting, I should use the big ship. But this ship should have an ore detector on it anyway. Just finding a good spot to put it is the issue. On the roof it's probably fine. Let's see, ore detectors. I know I got it. There it is. Now do I want this one or do I want the fancy one? Type 2. Doesn't make any difference to the range. I think maybe it spins. The big one does anyway. Is there any difference? They actually use exactly the same amount of materials. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I need some steel plate and a bunch of other junk. Oh, what have I got here? Okay, too much ice in my pockets. What's going on now? Oh, that's full already. Okay. It can be a struggle finding a container that isn't full sometimes. Alright, that's a bit more like it. I definitely need some of them. I definitely need some of there. Probably not quite that much. Computer. Maybe something else there. Of course I'm allowed to put it there. Oh, you see, I'm not allowed to put it there. I can't put it there. Motor detector components. Pretty sure we have some. Ooh, don't go too far away. Motors and detector components. Where's some motors? There's a detector component. Yay. Alright, time to put the lights on. I can't really put it on the workshop without lights. I think I will put this one on the workshop. It's a lot better than the other hydrogen one I made. Anyway. So, I really should. Will that shine through the middle? I'm hoping. It's supposed to shine through between those drills. I think that should be the right height for it. So we'll put one on each side. Hopefully I'm putting those in the same spot. Do we want one higher up as well? We might be able to stick one, yeah. About the height of that would be good. Not actually sure this is the right height. Oh yeah. Kind of. Oh yeah, I can see it. Should be fine. And there. And of course you need some on the sides. So you can see stuff. And some on the back. Maybe I don't want to block that off. That should be clear of anything. Alright. So one there. Forward of that thruster. Alright, and what did I decide? There. Where did I go? Up or down? Down. Yep. That's right. And blue glass construction components, interior, large steel tubes, maybe. Oh, I don't have any construction components there. I'm hoping I actually need small steel tubes. Because they're actually small spotlights, but I'm about to find out. Oh, interior plate and large tubes, of course. that's enough. Okay. Always something. I should be able to get it actually. And that's the lights done. Does it need an antenna as well? Probably. I would say it isn't essential. Yeah, I think people can add one if they want. I haven't put the sorters on though, that's one thing I should do. Problem is it's going to put them in front of those engines there. I suppose I could stick it there, couldn't I? Yeah, that works. Do that. I will get, first I need a sorter. I'll probably have the block somewhere. Who knows? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it. And conveyor sorter, that's what I want. But I want a little one. Well, that's kind of huge though. What? Isn't there a little version of it? There must be. That's supposed to be the little version. There must be a small block version. Small sorter, maybe? There it is. Okay, that's the one I actually need. Alright, so you're gonna face that way. And you're gonna have your own little connector. Baby connector. That one. That's gonna go. Is it gonna be clear? Yeah, that should be fine actually. Except I can't build
Energy low.
because I haven't got any steel plate. Can I do that? Will you let me do that? Right. That's a bit annoying. But why not? That is odd. Maybe because it's a parking one. That is very odd. Used for parking. Maybe if I switch that off, I'll be able to do it. Probably not. Yeah, very odd. What was I doing anyway? I'm going to build some stuff. I need some steel plate. Not a huge amount, just a bit. And I have a selection of junk that may actually be what I need to build this anyway. Yeah, gonna need what? All steel tubes, of course. Let's place our sorter anyway. Find which one. Okay, so now I've got to put a little connector on the end of it. Okay. You need tubes. And you need tubes too. 6. Come on, rotate, turn, and connector. Tubes and construction components. And it is complete. What's that hydrogen tank doing? I can't tell anymore. I've covered up. I've covered up most of it. Oh no, I can just see it. Alright, we've got half a tank at least, which is good. I think we already knew that. Anyway, I'm going to take it off the connector after I make sure it's unloaded everything. Yeah, I think I want to keep that one. How much ice am I carrying? Huge volume. I better put that somewhere. The empty ones. Alright. I can probably turn on the hydrogen engine again. It's probably suck all of the ice out of the system, but that's alright. Where is that? Oh, it's a sci-fi hydrogen engine, I think it's called. Yeah. But it will help charge up the batteries. Oh, there we go. Wonder where it got the hydrogen from. I hope it isn't where I think it got it from. Oh yeah, 4% full. Hopefully it got it from there. Oh yeah, hasn't touched those. That's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I've unloaded. Let's disconnect. And I'll make a new print. Oh, it's going to be the thumbnail, so I might have to do something like this. Okay, did we update it? I think we might have. Alright. I should rename it. Space. Battery. Hydro. Oh, that might be a band character. I'll just put a space. Oh, I should put a V1 on it, because there'll probably be changes. And I'll fix up the screenshot later. Yeah, do it. Yes, it is a ship. And it can go Alright, that'll probably do it for now. Have a good one, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Pretty quiet one tonight. Probably be on with Specific again tomorrow. Anyway, have a good evening.